Thank you all for joining us tonight, January 6th. Happy New Year to all from Va-Dor and from me personally, Sharon Leibovitz. And thank you for joining us for Touch of Torah with the story of Madeline Kahn tonight. Madeline Kahn was best known for playing the Marlene Dietrich-esque saloon singer Lily Van Stupp in the Blazing Saddles film, as well as playing the monster's love interest in Young Frankenstein. Madeline Kahn was a scene-stealing comedic giant. She appeared in some of the funniest movies known and is remembered as one of the all-time funny ladies in show business. She was born Madeline Gail Wolfson on September 29, 1942 in Boston. Madeline was the oldest child of Paula Goldberg and Bernard Wolfson. Paula and Bernard were high school sweethearts, and Paula gave birth to Madeline when she was only 17 years old. Madeline later recalled her Jewish mother as a bohemian type in the good sense of the word, a searcher. This searching was evident in her mother's experimenting with a variety of religions throughout Madeline's childhood. Shortly after her dad's return from World War II, her father left the family and Paula took her daughter, Madeline, to New York so Paula could pursue her own dream of becoming an actress. Several years later, her parents remarried others and gave Kahn two half-siblings, Jeffrey from her mom and Robin from her father. Her mother married Hiller Kahn in 1953, and he adopted Madeline. Madeline took her stage name from her adopted father. Madeline made her film debut in the 1972 What's Up, Doc? And in 1973 she earned her first Oscar nomination in the Supporting Actress category for her role as Trixie Delight in Paper Moon. But it was her collaborations with Mel Brooks that Madeline truly achieved her fame. In 1974, she appeared as Lily Van Stoop, a cabaret singer, and was nominated again for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Although her mother was Jewish, Madeline was not raised in an observant household. She once said in an interview that her mother investigated various religions. When Kahn took on the role of Dr. Gorgeous Teitelbaum in the 1993 Broadway play The Sisters Rosenzweig, her mother proved to be very helpful to Madeline, finding women in her community who allowed her to videotape their rituals. With wonder, Kahn reflected that these people observe the Sabbath and enjoy it, and were sweet enough to send me the videotapes so I could study them. So that's how the Jewish tradition was passed along in our family, according to Madeline. Madeline's career spanned 35 years from the time she graduated Hofstra University to her untimely death. She performed on Broadway in 11 plays. In films, both as an actor and as a voice actor for animated films, she appeared in 29. As well as on television, she was on 14 different shows. Her most notable TV role in the last years of her life was on the sitcom Cosby from 1996 to 1999, as Pauline, the eccentric neighbor and best friend to Felicia Rashad. Over the course of her career, Madeline was nominated 8 times for her various achievements. She won an Emmy Award in 1987 for her outstanding performance in an ABC children's after-school special program, and a Tony Award for Best Actress in 1993 for her role in the Sisters Rosenzweig play. In September 1998, Madeline was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, though she didn't announce her condition until November of 1999. She battled the disease for over a year, and in October of 1999, she married her longtime companion, John Hansberry. Ultimately, however, on December 3rd, 1999, at the age of 57, only 2 months after she was married, she succumbed, like her close friend Gilda Radner, to ovarian cancer. Her last film was the 1999 release, Judy Berlin, to which she got some of her best reviews. In Central Park, there's a bench erected by her husband, John, and her brother, Jeffrey, dedicated in her memory. She had no children. So with that, I want to get started and show you some of the great films and videos and about the life of Madeline Kahn.
Of our time.
Madeline's parents had been divorced, and she did not have contact with her father for a very long time.
This Academy Award-nominated actress is probably best known for her years with irreverent director Mel Brooks.
She was this monster talent. She could beat anybody in the room, anybody in the place.
Madeline's left a lasting legacy of fascinating and zany characters over the course of a 4-decade career that spanned stage, television, and film.
Well, then I know what it is.
That's right.
It's
what
because we happen to be black, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Work with me here, Ruth. I'm trying to keep the guy here, and I'm running out of ideas.
She didn't know why people were laughing half the time because she was so serious. She could just take something and make it her own, put her stamp on it.
In December of 1999, after a year-long private battle, Madeline Kahn lost her life to ovarian cancer. She had been married only 2 months.
If I don't do anything else in life, I took care of her.
I'm Terry Garr, and this is a look into the life of my friend, Madeline Kahn. Paula Goldberg and Bernard Wolfson were high school sweethearts in Boston, Massachusetts. In September of 1942, 17-year-old Paula gave birth to their daughter, Madeline.
Paula married Bernie Wolfson when they were very young during World War II, which was kind of a common event. He went off to war, and she stayed behind and had Madeline.
She behaved well, and she was beautiful, and she was my little toy, I guess.
When Bernie came back from the war, it didn't work out for whatever reason, and Paula moved from Revere in Massachusetts to New York.
I just decided I didn't want to be married. I wanted to become an opera star. She didn't have very mature parents. She deserved better.
Madeline's father was out of her life. She found comfort in her imagination and dreams of performing. Paula, herself a singer, soon discovered that Madeline was talented.
She was like a prodigy. She could hardly see the keyboard. You know, she had to reach up to touch it, and she just cried, "Make me play."
Well, it was the first thing that knocked me out, music. Just hearing it as a baby. And so there came a point when I was a little old, about 6, I guess, I don't know, 5, whatever, when I just wanted to dance and sing and do everything, so I begged to have lessons.
I had to teach her and help her. I mean, if she weren't so gifted, I was selfish enough not to pay attention to her.
Paula decided both she and Madeline would benefit from therapy. Her analyst convinced her to send her 5-year-old daughter away to boarding school.
She was very homesick and lonely to be sent away from her mother, and her mother was working. It was very difficult for her to have a child.
A few years later, Paula's money ran out, and a relieved Madeline returned to New York, where her mother had met a stable new man. Hiller Kahn owned a radio repair shop.
Her mother married Hiller Kahn, and they moved to Queens. And they lived a kind of normal life in Queens for a couple of years.
Jeffrey was born in 1953, when Madeline was 10 years old, and she immediately stepped into the role of parenting her baby brother.
She'd take care of me when I got home from school. She was really very much of a mother to me. My father wanted to do the right thing, and he loved Madeline, and he adopted her because he felt she needed a father.
But for the second time, Paula's marriage would soon end in divorce, and Madeline would lose another father.
I believe it was around 4 or 5 when my parents got divorced. That it would put Maddie at about 15. It was not a pleasant situation. It was difficult because my mother was protective of Madeline, and so she caused kind of a block between Hiller and Madeline.
Madeline felt abandoned again. She would not repair her relationship with Hiller until adulthood. It became important for her to find her biological father, Bernard.
When Madeline reached her late teens, she made the effort to contact Bernard, and they reestablished a relationship. Of course, with those many years lost, I don't know how much can be recaptured. I understand that Bernard really genuinely wanted to maintain a relationship with her, but that was not available to him.
While attending Martin Van Buren High School, Madeline's interest in performing was rekindled.
I was in the one drama class that you sort of took in high school. The teacher noticed something about me, and she suggested that I audition for this drama scholarship to Hofstra College. I went to the library, and I found two monologues, one serious and one funny. You step out on the stage at the Hofstra, and I said first the serious one, then I did the humorous one, and they laughed. Ah, that was a clue. You know, I don't know. I thought, oh, this is something. This is interesting. And I got the scholarship.
She had some great experiences at Hofstra. She liked the theater department there. She had kind of a dispute with the theater department. She didn't want to do something that they wanted her to do. She transferred into the music department and switched from theater to voice.
The time when it really clicked, I think, was a student musical in college of Guys and Dolls. And when I got out in front of the audience and they responded so, I thought, I mean, it was like a roller coaster. I remember being just shocked and thrilled.
Money was tight, and Madeline found a unique job as a singing waitress.
The thing about the job was that you had to sing an aria or two. And I thought, well, I can't do this. And my mother, who was a singer, said, well, yes, you can. She proceeded to work with me and discovered, just brought my voice, which was there, or the potential, out.
When I taught her, it was very like this healing energy went between us.
She sang in these Brauthauses, these German beer halls on Long Island, in Lederhosen, and sang these kind of Über alles songs. She looked like a good little German. The fact that she was Jewish didn't occur to these people.
I don't think she particularly got a great thrill from it, but she did it, and when money was tight, so she needed that for some income.
Madeline changed majors a second time and graduated from Hofstra in 1964 with a degree in speech therapy.
She liked studying voice and speaking because that was in line with her musical training from her mother and from others. I think she thought in the back of her mind, well, if show business doesn't work out, I can always be a speech therapist. Of course, show business did work out.
In 1970, she was a guest on the Dick Cavett Show.
Oh. May didn't come in today. I don't know what it is. My next guest is, how would I say that she fits in this evening? She's probably lovelier than Dean Jones, because she's a lady. She's softer than Muhammad Ali. Hope Norman Mailer doesn't think I'm introducing him. She's a very unusual lady. Her name is Madeline Kahn. She's a remarkable actress with a brilliant voice and a peculiar head. This is as bad an introduction as I've ever given anyone, but will you welcome, please, Madeline Kahn, a fascinating lady. That was quite an unusual introduction to give.
Kill your head. They say that my head and my body don't operate.
Oh. Wait a minute.
I think it's preposterous.
Head and body don't go together? This sounds very familiar.
Helen Gurley Brown.
Yeah, you saw that.
Yes, I saw that.
I still haven't figured that out.
Don't even. It just.
Don't worry about it.
It's preposterous.
Have you ever had amnesia? No, no?
I think everyone has moments of aphasia. You know what that is? I don't, but it's...
Aphasia is something about you can't understand what's being said to you or something?
Well, something doesn't work. Your ability to find the right words, any words, and that type of thing. Of course, when it happens all the time, you're in a phasic, but it can happen at moments to anyone, I think, or for minutes or just moments in your life. But I go through that. That's normal.
You do? What would it be like? Can you illustrate it if you're in the middle of a sentence?
Well, it's using the wrong word instead of the right muffin. You see, it just doesn't make sense.
I see.
Like that.
Were you illustrating it or having it happen to you?
No, I did it on purpose.
Oh, you did do it on purpose.
Yeah, I used to be a speech therapist, and so that's how I know about that.
Yeah.
It's funny to be here, Dick.
Isn't it?
No, I feel a little odd these days coming on, and whereas it used to feel perfectly fine to come on a program like this and be sort of weird and playful, a plaything, an entertaining type thing.
A party doll.
Yes, like of one sort or another, either a neurotic one or whatever.
Yeah.
It feels different now than it used to. I mean, events in the world have, for instance, reached my sensibilities and I'm the last type of person to be reached by events. I don't ever think they really pertain to my life. I notice them and I think they're awful, but I don't see how they really will interfere with my life. Well, I'm one of those people who has noticed that they do interfere and that there is something to be done and all. So
this may be one of your last frivolous appearances?
No, the nature, yeah. No, I
think that thing is happening.
You feel, I feel like the thing, I want to be part of a movement of some kind. I always did, really, and I never really liked the image of woman as being a plaything. I always found it offensive. The image that Cosmopolitan presents of the woman, for instance, I always thought was offensive.
Did you?
Yeah. So I never liked it, but now I really feel like becoming part of something useful, but I really don't think I can.
Is there a place for you in women's liberation?
I really, the thing is that I have been thinking of some of those basic tenets for a long time, but I have the feeling that if I went down to a group, I wouldn't fit in. I never have, in my other attempts earlier in life, never worked out. For instance, when I was in college, when I was first beginning college, the thing then was to be, I think, a beatnik, I think is what they used to call it. There were these girls who dressed all in black and had long, straight brown hair, which they clipped back in a beret. They had white lipstick. The whole effect was sort of very serious and sort of like a cadaver. And they were very quiet, and you got the impression, as I certainly did, that they were quiet because they were so intelligent. There was just nothing to say unless it was a gem, And I was sure that this was true. So, I was aware of my intelligence and all of that, but I always felt so the opposite of them. I tried so to fit in, but I didn't look like they did, and they just rejected me. Everything about me that didn't go along with the way they looked seemed to grow when I was in their presence. My hair would just curl, and my lips would turn red, and my voice would get higher, and in discomfort. Because I was so afraid that I'd be rejected by them, and of course I was. There was no way I could be included in that group, where I really was in accord with them mentally, but my packaging was so, it just was the wrong packaging. Thank you. I'm so glad you understand that. Well, the point that I know now, looking back on it, is that one of them, or two, or whatever, did open a mouth at one time and did say something. And it was pretty dumb. It was dull. And then I figured, gee, the reason they're keeping their mouth shut so much is because they don't have anything to say. They were quite dull, most of them. Some of them weren't, some of them were. It was just that they were in the right, they had the look, and the whole thing was right. So they were in the intelligentsia. Now,
Do you have any idea what the question was?
See how one thing leads?
And now I'm going to show you a clip from Young Frankenstein. This is 1974.
He has loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching, and the glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Where am I? Who are you? What are you? What do you want? What are you going to do to me? Calm down. I'm not afraid of you. How much do you want to let me go? My father is very rich. You can have the entire world at your fingertips. Listen, I have to be back by 11:30. I'm expecting a very important call. Speak! Speak! Why don't you speak? What are you doing? Oh, you can't be serious. Oh, my God. Woof. I'm engaged, and once he took my, but I didn't, it was never time. All the, sweet mystery of life, at last I found you. At last I know the secret of it all. Penny for your thoughts. You're incorrigible, aren't you? You little zipper neck. All right. 7 has always been my lucky number. Come over here, you hot monster. What is it? What's the matter? Is it that music? It's probably just from some nearby cottage. It's nothing to worry about. Where are you going? Oh, you men are all alike. 7 or 8 quick ones, and you're off with the boys to boast and brag. You better keep your mouth shut. Oh, I think I love him.
The next one I have is 1975, and the film is called Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother with Gene Wilder and Marty Feldman and Madeline.
Have you seen the latest dance that's come along? Jenny, go and put your Sunday hat and jacket on. There's going to be some jollity. Come with me, happy bee, fill your heart with ecstasy. Jenny.
It's the greatest thing creation's ever known.
Take a little tip from me. Hold tight.
I'm all right.
When you do the
H-O-B.
Come on and hop, hop. Come and do the kangaroo hop, hop. That's the dance for me and you. If you're over 80, you can waltz a little while, but hopping about the parlor is the very latest style. Come on and hop, hop, hear the music go and pop. You'll never, never want to stop. There's no other kind of dance at all. So come along, my honey, make the others look small. Come and do the kangaroo, if you know what's good for you. Come and do the kangaroo, hop, 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 hop. Come and do the kangaroo, hop, 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 hop. That's the dance for me and you. If you're over 80, you can waltz a little while, but hopping about the parlor is the very latest style. Come on and hop, 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 hop. Hear the music go and pop. You'll never, never want to stop. There's no other kind of dance at all. So come along, my honey, make the others look small. Come and do the kangaroo, come and do the kangaroo, come and do the kangaroo.
For you is The Carol Burnett Show in 1976 with Harvey Korman.
Wore long dresses because her legs were different sizes.
You always used to I always used to we always used to together we did do I don't know what to do without your little my winged days are through, my dear, unless I can hear another
without your little my winged days were through, my dear, but now I can hear
another
Next one is The Muppet Show in 1977.
We started the show with Happy Feet. Here's our special guest star to continue that thought. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Madeline Kahn.
I've forgotten your eyes, 'cause they no longer hypnotize my memory. I've forgotten your nose and the way that it rose in some kind of dignity. And I've forgotten your lips and your cool fingertips, so sort of sweet. But I'll never forget, no, I'll never forget your feet. Forget your feet. I'd sooner forget
son just bought a new hearing aid.
Oh, how much was it?
About $4.
What kind is it? I said, what kind is it?
It's about 12:15.
The next one I have for you is a show called in 1985 called Opera Quiz. And it was with Kitty Carlisle and James Nelson Riley, and Madeline Kahn was a guest, talking about singing.
Well, it's so hard for me to determine, exactly when I began or why singing. And I know, okay. The muse was definitely not in attendance. I'll tell you exactly. I was a singing waitress at a Bavarian sort of restaurant while I was a college student to earn money.
Where was this?
This was in upstate New York at the Bavarian Manor. And this is serious. That's right. There's a word for it. I can't sing a song and I can't think of it.
No.
Hofbrauhaus.
Hofbrau.
Okay. Now then. And I sang musical comedy numbers during showtime and some, student prince type things. And there was a, really important customer there, a big Italian man who shouted out, "Sing Madame Butterfly." And, of course, he didn't mean the whole opera. He meant that one very popular aria. So, Un bel dì. So, if I was to come back the next summer and earn more money to get through my next year, I better come back knowing that aria. And I didn't know anything about it. So I just learned that one aria and a few others, and then one thing led to another, and I studied it, and then I discovered I could sing that sort of that way. But my first actual thing that I did was Candide for Leonard Bernstein's 50th birthday at Philharmonic Hall. At the time, that's what it was called. And I don't know if that's an opera, but it was very hard to sing. And I actually have done Musetta in La Boheme a long time ago in Washington, D.C. And, it's utterly terrifying. Basically, I feel as though I was asked to do it, and I did it.
Want to buy a boat?
The next one is the celebration of the 100th birthday of Irving Berlin. And Madeline, it's in 1988, and Madeline is singing a song.
Good evening. I'm Madeline Kahn. There are those who would say that Berlin's perhaps most charming songs were written when he was quite young, such as the following example, which I will sing for you. Johnny was bashful and shy. Nobody understood why. Mary loved him. All the other girls passed him by. Everyone wanted to know how she could pick such a beau. With a twinkle in her eye, she made this reply. He's not so good in a crowd, but when you get him alone, you'd be surprised. He isn't much at a dance, but then when he takes you home, you'd be surprised. At a party or at a ball, I've got to admit
have for you is a rather long, she's a guest on Johnny Carson. This is 1991.
It's been a while since we have had a visit from Madeline Kahn. She's a fine actress. She's starring in Love Letters here in town at the Cannon Theater till Sunday, the 21st of July. Would you welcome, please, Madeline Kahn. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
I should mention, they had it here on the card, and I should mention, you're doing this with Dabney Coleman.
Excuse me.
Well, Mr. Coleman, yes.
Thank you for doing that.
Well, you're certainly welcome.
Dabney Coleman, yes.
Is it fun to do?
Oh, it's a wonderful piece. That's why everyone does it.
That's what I understand.
As you know, they have two different people.
Somebody sent me the
week.
script.
They did?
Yeah, and
For you to
Angie
maybe do?
Dickinson wanted to know if I'd be interested in doing it. So I said, well, send me the material. And it's
Yeah.
interesting. If people sit and, if I remember, it is letters between a young man and a young woman who some childhood.
Yes.
As they progress through there, and they
Yeah.
have a brief affair, and then one gets married, and
Don't tell the whole
well, I
thing.
won't tell the whole thing. And it's a series of these letters you read back and forth to each other.
Yeah, it's
But you start
it's
as young. How young
exceptional.
are you when you start?
Yes, you start with the two people at about age 7.
Do you do it in a different voice as you progress, or is that necessary?
I'm never aware of what my voice is doing in particular. I just
I got that feeling.
well, it's not funny.
No, what do you mean by
No, well, I don't, if you feel a certain way, and I think when you're 7 or whatever, if you pretend that you're 7, your voice, my voice anyway, probably does change, but I don't deliberately try to change my voice.
You read
know?
it maybe more with the emotion of a 7-year-old.
If you just feel as though you're 7, I have the feeling that my voice would change.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Boy,
sure
the
it
guy's
does.
name is Andy, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I remember.
And you actually might do this at some point.
I read it. I don't know if I'd be very good at it or not.
Oh, well, that's not important, is it? I mean,
Well, it would be important to me. I'd like to be good at it, yes. I wouldn't want to go in there and make a fool of myself. I can do that here.
No. You know, it's the reason people love doing it. It's such a wonderful piece. It just works, and so I don't think you could possibly make a fool of yourself.
Really?
Yeah, this has been done by a range of people. People come from all over to do this, and so it works.
Do you get to choose whom you do it with? Whom you do it with?
I think you could say, no, I would certainly not consider doing it with that person. I think you could say that.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I would say it if they asked me to do it with Dabney Coleman, for example. I think the whole thing would be
Now,
wrong.
that's an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I think that my impression is that, well, he was next to me and he was laughing. It wasn't right to leave him out.
That's right, thank you.
All right. I think that...
Why is it when you try to be serious, it still comes out funny? I don't mean that as in a pejorative sense. I mean, you just have a lilt in your voice when you say things.
Yeah.
Even when you try to be serious, it kind of comes out funny.
I don't know. I don't know.
Have you ever thought about it? Let's think about it a while.
People ask me the question, and I don't know the answer. Maybe you could tell me. I think, in this play, for example, I do enjoy the part of the play, and they do get to go through till they're about 60 also.
What age do you like that?
I really like being the younger because you never get a chance to do that. But it seems I feel more myself and kind of more back to a time when you really say just exactly what you want to say without thinking, and you don't censor yourself, and you don't know what you sound like, and you just very earnestly are doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
That seems to be funny to people.
That's true of both of the young and the very old.
Yes,
you
and
can
in
say
the
what
middle.
You want to. Yeah, in the middle, you're kind of structured by convention, right?
Yes, you are. That's right. And so, yes, I've always wondered, well, when will I really be able to say what I want? Anyway, so I enjoy.
You'd like to say now that you get off your
yeah.
you get off your chest?
No,
Anything bothering you or bugging you?
No.
Do you have any phobias at all?
Phobias?
Anything that really phobias? Unnatural.
That's a good. Well, I'll tell you what leapt to my
unnatural-
mind. I mean, I'm not prepared for this.
Well, that's okay. An unnatural fear of
Well,
something.
you
A lot of
know-
people are afraid of the dark. Ed has acrophobia, a fear of heights. Yes.
We haven't prepared this.
Well,
I'll tell you what leapt to my mind. You know, I do not like balls coming toward me.
I think that's called testophobia. Of course, I could be wrong. I don't really know. I've never. You mean a solid object like a baseball come hurtling right at your?
That's what I mean, yes.
I know that.
Yes.
Did you know George Patton had a fear of a bullet hitting him right here? The general, great general, his fear that a bullet would hit him right here in the nose.
He wouldn't have minded if it
No,
had
that was
been
his fear.
somewhere
I'm
else.
sure he would have minded. But that was his greatest fear, for some reason, that a bullet would hit him right there.
Well, that is interesting. But in other words, this cuts me out of tennis, volleyball, anything like that, which I know it's a lot of fun, but if I see a ball coming toward me, I have no inclination to hit it. I simply want to step aside and let it continue going.
You know, I've never heard anybody who had that particular phobia before. Now, does it depend on the size of the object? I mean, if you were playing marbles and you saw a marble...
That's rolling.
That's rolling.
That's
I
rolling.
see. They have to be actually in a trajectory.
Yes, and most sports are based on wanting to hit the ball back, and I have no desire to do that.
So you're fairly limited, I guess, in your physical activities.
No, I'm not.
Of course
No,
you're not.
I'm not. I can swim and dance and run and all sorts of things that don't involve.
As long as you don't play water polo.
I won't be doing that. I like to watch.
I can't remember in my entire life, ever before, mentioning water polo and getting reactions from the audience.
Must be a team.
Must be here for the summer Olympic Festival?
South Women.
What?
The South Women's team.
Oh, the women's team. Water polo team is here?
Yeah.
Well, good for you. My goodness. This show is full of surprises tonight. I think we have to cut away here for a moment. Do you mind?
If you must.
We must, it's...
No, I'd rather not.
We make a buck here and there. We make our dollar. We'll come right back and make some more. Now we've taken a breather. Okay. Now we've made some money. Now we can talk.
Oh.
We have to stop once in a while. So, what else is new in your life? I haven't seen you for a long time.
Yes.
Are you doing besides love letters?
Well, I'm part of a television special.
Really?
Where I sing, actually. What fun.
Well, you say that now like it's not fun.
Oh, no, it is. It is. I just think I'm a little strange, that's all.
When you sing?
Yeah.
Do you get
Yeah.
Are you uncomfortable when you sing?
See, here's another thing. No, I've chosen to sing. I sang on the show once, but it was a strange selection, wasn't it?
I'm trying to remember. What was it called?
Never mind.
What was it called? No, what was it called? Jog my memory.
No, I'd rather not.
All right. Don't jog.
Never mind. It's called The Moment Has Passed. But anyway, I sing a couple of strange songs on this. It's for cable. It's on Lifetime, and there's mostly female comedians, and I sing.
Pop song?
No, an old R&B song and some of the strange things. And I think it's fun. I mean, I'm supposed to be doing regular singing. I'm supposed to be grown up and singing even opera, which I was trained to do and all that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that before, or did I forget that too?
Well, we may not have talked about it. I've talked about it at other times in my life.
But not necessarily with me.
It may be that we haven't.
All right. But you have a classically trained voice?
I do. Now, I stumbled upon it one day.
Do you notice when you talk sometimes your voice changes octaves?
Yeah,
As
that's
you talk?
because
I mean,
I'm
you're down,
musical.
and then you're up here?
Yes, now, is that a problem?
No, not well, no. I have no problem understanding you at all. I mean, I'm just saying occasionally you will be talking, your voice will go, and you see, and you're up here.
Yeah. That's a good thing, though. Isn't it? Yeah.
Especially if you're singing opera. Yes, it should
Or
go up and
anything.
down. You stay on that single note, they'll get on to you like that. People who go to opera say they're smart. They'll say, he hasn't changed a note.
True. That's true. Well, you're supposed to. I don't like being regimented. I think your voice should be able to go all over the place if it wants to, and there shouldn't be a correct way of speaking.
Do you have a big range? I don't mean to cook on, of course. I mean to... What am I doing? I'm doing Groucho Marx stuff.
It's me. I'm bringing it out in you.
You
know
bring
that
out the silliness in me.
When I speak, a cat, if there's a cat around, will just roll over on its back. Dogs come around and they get nervous and they start howling and stuff like that.
Did you read the thing in the paper last week about Mary Hart talking on television, and some lady went into a seizure at the sound of her voice, and they don't know why?
Yeah, that's tricky.
But animals actually don't. I mean, cats just go.
Sometimes they just roll over and writhe around.
Maybe because of the change in pitch of your voice.
I don't know. There could be some overtone in it that only they can hear. Anyway, what I would just want to get, and it pleases them in some way.
Well.
See, musicians understand these things, I hope, right? Especially the drummer.
Sean, as he walks by, lots of cats fall over their legs. Yes, that's true. I've seen it many times. Animals go near the band and they freak out.
No, but I love to sing, and I love to use my voice in strange ways. And when you sing opera, which I somehow could do,
right,
you have to be correct, and that made me a little nervous.
Yeah.
So
I'll look forward to seeing it. I think we have to cut away here for a moment. And of course, it's money time. Well, Gloria Estefan is with us tonight, so stay where you are. We'll be right back.
So here's some of her crazy singing. She's on the Rosie O'Donnell show, and give you a little taste of her crazy singing.
Would you, can I put you on the spot, would you sing a little song today for us, right here? Madeline, would you?
Yes. I would love to sing a classic tune for you and dedicate it perhaps to your little boy.
Okay.
And to my little niece and to just all of us out there who like to be comfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Thanks. Singing in the bathtub, sitting all alone, tearing out a tonsil just like a baritone. Oh, I never take a shower because it's an awful pain, because singing in the shower is like singing in the rain. Pouring around the bathtub isn't so nice to see, but a ring around the bathtub is a rainbow to me. Oh, you can yodel opera even while you scrub. Oh, sole mio. Everybody's happy while singing in the tub. Oh, I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles.
Madeline Kahn, Cosby's Monday Night at 8 on CBS. I adore you. We'll be right back with Sean Colvin. Madeline Kahn, ladies and gentlemen.
So that was 1996. And the next piece I have for you is a chalamouge, or a mix of many of her films, and there's some really cute pieces in there.
I like to watch.
Excuse me, darling. Tell me, exactly what is it that you do?
He has loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching, and glory, glory, hallelujah.
Hey, what's up, kiddo? Daddy says you're wearing a sad face. Ain't good to have a sad face. Hey, how'd you like the coloring book? Would you like that? You like Mickey the Mouse? Oh, son of a bitch!
Stop. Could you please step on
Yes, I did it. I killed Yvette. I hated her so much. It flames on the side of my face, breathing, heaving breaths.
Stage door Johnnies constantly surround me. They always hound me with one-week words. Who can satisfy their lustful habits? I'm not a rabbit. I need some rest.
I'll count the hours that you're away.
Oh, darling, so will I.
Not on the lips.
What?
I'm going to that party at Nana and Nikki's later. I don't want to smear my lipstick.
Oh.
You understand.
Of course.
My tits are falling off! Hey, you want me to show you how to use cosmetics? Look, I'll let you put on my earrings. You're going to see how pretty you're going to be. And I'll show you how to make up your eyes and your lips. And I'll see to it you get a little bra or something. But right now, you're going to pick your little ass up, you're going to drop it in the back seat, and you're going to cut out the crap. You understand?
At a party or at a ball, I've got to admit he's nothing at all, but in an easy chair, you'd be surprised.
I'm tired, sick and tired of love. I've had my fill of love from below and above.
Perhaps you can use him at the palace. He's truly gifted.
Gifted? Bob!
Yes, Your Highness.
Oh, Bob! Do I have any openings that this man might fit?
Whoa!
I'm yours, all of me. What else can I say?
My sweet love.
The hair. Just been said.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Hello, sailor. Buy me a drink?
Oh, easy. I'm not a sailor, I'm a fraud.
Cut the small talk and buy me a drink.
Hello? Listen, mister, I don't go for this sort of thing. I know a lot of the other girls are turned on by these sort of kinky phone calls, but I really couldn't care less. How did you, get my room number?
You are a disgusting, sleazy, perverted pig!
I'm sorry. May I help you? The person you were just speaking with has not taken the Lifesavers training program.
Shut up, Grandma.
Oh.
I'm not busting your cherry.
Oh, I'm simply crushed. Here I've waited my whole life for you, and now you don't even want me. Do go on. I believe you were discussing my cherry.
Hello, cowboy. What's your name?
Tex, ma'am.
Tex, ma'am. Tell me, Tex, ma'am, are you in show business?
Nope.
Well, then why don't you get your friggin' feet up?
My only love.
Taffeta, darling.
Taffeta, sweetheart.
No, the dress is taffeta. It wrinkles so easily.
Oh.
Where are you leading me?
To the reviewing stand. You have to choose your escorts for the midnight orgy.
Yeah, I'd almost forgot.
Send them in.
Left leg, hard!
Very nice selection. I'm gonna start on this end.
Excuse me for a moment while I slip into something a little bit more comfortable. Ah, I feel refreshed.
Ah, the nails! Oh.
There's a dead mouse on that table.
It's an Irish custom, Gussie. The cat's got him today.
Precisely why I am here to see you.
Would you care for a wee drop of the creature?
Today was the worst ever. Those cats are killing everyone. They don't even know the difference between rich and poor. The wretches.
Look, I don't even know you.
Hey. You're not gonna move with my girl?
No, sir.
He did too. He touched me.
Ugh.
Go watch. You'll get warts.
No, you see, that's just a myth.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in the elevator. Get me, please. Come to get me on Christmas Eve. Mr. Mushnick, sitting here nothing. Hey, come to get me, you. Oh. Whoa. Hey. Come. Now, come to get me. Stuck in this place. Get me soon or hit me in my face. Hey!
Very good. That'll be all.
Quick time, Hodge!
I love quick time, Harch.
Oh, you can't be serious. Oh my God. What?
I am not going to listen to any more of this. I mean, I've had just about enough. What are you wearing? Jeans? You're wearing jeans? I bet they're tight.
Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye, Freddie.
And next is 1993 when she won the Tony Award.
And the Tony goes to the person who gave me my first job at the upstairs at the downstairs by writing a note to the producer because she saw me at the Improv. Madeline Kahn, the Sisters Rosen's wife.
Thank you so much for this recognition of my work. To be named among such fine actresses for work labeled comedy is, I'm sure, a rare privilege. But then again, this comedy is laced with hidden meaning, thanks to Wendy Wasserstein. And thank you, Wendy and Lincoln Center Theater, Andre and Bernie, and especially Daniel Sullivan, for choosing me to bring this woman to life and for making sure that she is an individual and not a stereotype of a Jewish woman. Thank you to my entire cast, especially Jane and Robert, true champions, and Mom, you're always right.
The last one I have for you is another biography about her life, a little bit more in depth than the first one. And that's our final one for the evening.
Extremely energetic and lively on stage, but shy and reserved in real life, Madeline Kahn was an actress, comedian, and singer who was nominated for the Tony Award 3 times. Did you know that she was a singing waitress once at a restaurant? Let's take a look at what other challenges she had to go through before she became a Tony Award-winning actress. Performing in school plays and studying speech therapy. Kahn was born Madeline Gail Kahn on September 29, 1942 in Boston, Massachusetts to Bernard Wolfson and Frida Goldberg. Her mother was still in her teens when Kahn was born. Her father was a garment manufacturer who divorced Frida when Kahn was just 2 years old. Her mother took her and moved to New York City, changed her name to Paula Kahn, and married Hiller Kahn, who adopted Madeline. Madeline had 2 step-siblings, one of whom would be by her side at the time of her death. Her mother had always wanted to be an actress, and while Madeline attended the Monument School in Pennsylvania, her mother forced on her an acting career. Her mother and Hiller divorced a few years later. She was manipulative, and she gave her daughter abandonment anxiety that would haunt Kahn for the rest of her life. Kahn graduated from the Martin Van Buren High School and won a scholarship to Hofstra University, where she studied drama, music, and speech therapy. She was interested in speech therapy, and her original plan was to become a teacher. In fact, in one interview she said, I hold a degree in speech therapy. I was going to get my doctorate, but acting got in the way. Pity, I always thought I'd like to do something dignified. Acting debut. While studying in college, Kahn became a singing waitress at a German restaurant. Sometimes she sang musical comedy songs, and sometimes she sang songs that were thought to be some of the most difficult songs ever written. After she graduated from Hofstra University, she started auditioning for films while also teaching at a public school. She changed her professional name to Madeline Kahn and performed in her first play called Kiss Me, Kate. She made her film debut in 1968. And about a year later, she made her Broadway debut. She started appearing in a series of comedy films in the early 70s and won a nomination for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 1973 for her performance in Paper Moon, in The Boom Boom Room, and How Things Started to Go Downhill. 3 of her comedy films in the early 70s were directed by Mel Brooks, who did an amazing job of helping the shy, quiet actress bring out the best of her comic talents. Kahn's friend, Lily Tomlin, believed that she could make people laugh with anything she said, saying, Kahn was someone who said things funny, not someone who said funny things. She won another nomination for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 1981, and one of her performances was selected as number 74 in the Premiere Magazine's list of 100 Greatest Performances of All Time. The 70s were a sad decade for Kahn. She did some of her best films during this period, but she also suffered greatly. She was a closed-off person, and she panicked easily. She often had panic attacks, and her real-life personality was completely different than what it was on the stage. One of her best performances from this era was in the Broadway play In the Boom Boom Room, for which she received a nomination for a Tony Award and won a Drama Desk Award for Outstanding Performance. In 1978, she performed as the lead actress in On the 20th Century, but she soon had to leave because there were rumors that she had been doing drugs. There were some reports that suggested she might have been fired, but there's no evidence to back that claim. Kahn was unhappy about what was going on in her personal life, and she was also concerned about her voice because she was afraid she would ruin it from singing difficult songs. Decline in the 80s. Her career started to go downhill in the 80s. She started her own TV sitcom called Oh Madeline, but it ended after just one season. It was around this time period that she performed in a film where she improvised one of the most memorable lines she's had, "Flames, flames on the side of my face," in the 1985 film Clue. She met John Hansberry in 1989 and married him 10 years later. The two remained together until the death of Kahn. Their relationship was a happy one, but that didn't make it any easier for Kahn to find good roles in the late 80s. She didn't let anything stop her from doing what she loved, and she managed to give one of the best performances of her career in the 1993 play The Sisters Rosenweg. She won a Tony Award and a Drama Desk Award for her performance. In the 90s, her mother Paula, who was still trying to pursue an acting career in the 70s, sued Kahn in the hope that she would be able to extort some money from her. Final film. She made her final film, Judy Berlin, in the same year she died. It was a low-budget, independent, black and white film. These details mattered little to Kahn, though, and it was this film that showed just how emotionally powerful and intense her performances could be when she wanted them to be. The director of the film said, "It was as if she had her nervous system mistakenly put on the outside of her body." Kahn purposefully botched one of the scenes in the film, and when the director told her that it was great, she confronted him, saying, "It was terrible, and I did it on purpose, and you said it was great." Kahn thought of this as an opportunity for her to grow as an actress. She later said she found the performance overwhelming. Death. Kahn was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 1998. She continued working with Bill Cosby on his show Cosby and underwent treatment for cancer. In the final season of Cosby, she only appeared in 4 episodes. She married John Hansberry despite being ill. Some people believe she married him because she was ill and because she knew she was going to die soon. Her struggle with cancer was made public on the 4th of November, 1999. Kahn said, "It is my hope that I might raise awareness of this awful disease and hasten the day that an effective test can be discovered to give women a fighting chance to catch this cancer at its earliest stage." She underwent chemotherapy at Mount Sinai Hospital and died a few weeks later at the age of 57. Her husband John and her brother Jeffrey were with her at the time of her death. A bench dedicated to Kahn is located in Central Park. She was nominated multiple times for Academy Awards. She was an incredibly shy and insecure person in real life, but she still managed to become a successful actress and singer. She's still remembered for her beautiful voice and for the jokes that made her the comic genius that she was.